Well, it can be one of the most difficult body parts to focus on when it comes to getting fit and looking great. And so here to help, we've got Marianne Blair joining us from Higher Level Fitness. We're talking about the posterior.
That's right.
Getting a better rear. Can everybody have a great looking bum?
If they do the correct exercises, yes.
Okay, and the correct exercise is determined by our body shape. All right, so depending on the body shape, that depends on how we get the particular exercise. So you may fit into one of those categories there for a slightly more, in your face kind of demonstration. Let's go through those if we can as far as celebrities go. So the chili shaped backside.
The chili shaped backside, and also they call it the banana. So there's different ways, but normally the person is straight. And what that means is that their bust, their waist, and their hips are pretty much the same measurement. So if you think of an example of a star, Cameron Diaz, almost like the boyish figure. That's the kind of body that they have. So when you're taking a look at the types of exercises, what you want to do is actually build the bum. They're the people that don't have a bum. They don't have the shape. They're kind of straight. So what they want to have is a round bum. So the exercises that they have to do is focus on building the muscles in the bum and also cinching the waist.
Okay, so that's your body type. We're cinching the waist and building the bum.
That's right.
Which may be very different for someone who's got the apple-shaped body like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, so the apple body shape, oftentimes they have a wider upper body, they have a bigger bust, and very long, lean legs. So when you look at Catherine Zeta-Jones, as you can tell, she's got a bigger bust, she's got a wider back, really long, lean legs. So oftentimes what you want to do is create a balance by building the legs and creating more, again, the same thing, rounder bum. So you want to build more muscle in the bum as well. So the apple is almost the same as the shape, same as the chili, where you want to build a round bum. They often don't have a bum.
Okay, so on the opposite side of things, the pear-shaped one, like Shakira, we got an example of that. So
right. So as you can see, her bum pops out, and so obviously you want to make sure that her legs are toned. Oftentimes, what you notice with the pear as well is that they have bigger legs as well. So they have the round bum and the big legs. So what you want to do is tone down their legs and make sure that the bum stays in the right shape. So pears often fall into having a big bum, but it's also flat. So you want to make sure that you create that roundness and make sure that their legs stay toned.
Okay, last but not least, the hourglass figure. Beyonce, a great example of that.
Yeah, so the hourglass figure is often, of course, what you know is pretty much the ideal figure. So they have they're pretty much okay with doing any kind of exercises because their bum will always stay round, but they have the tendency to have, same thing, thicker legs and thicker arms. So you want to create balance by focusing on the extremities for an hourglass.
So coming up, we're going to make Marlowe work, who I think is going to regret the fact that we picked her in for today, especially when the butt cam gets put on. But I want to ask about the physical needs to having a healthy, strong bum. It's more than just looking great in a cocktail dress.
It is, yes. You want to be able to stand tall. So again, the bum is actually part of your core. So you want to make sure that you're making your hamstrings strong, your abs tight. So it also helps with your posture, the way that you sit, and it helps with helping lower back pain.
Okay, so it can actually make you fitter, feel better, and also, of course, look great. So coming up, we're going to put Marlowe through the paces as we look at exercise to help you have a better bum. We got that and more coming up on BT.